Welcome to the Bee's Tales. Today we are going to tell a story about a penguin. Very interesting, isn't it? Where are the penguins from? From the South Pole. And have you seen how they walk like this? Cluck, cluck, cluck. Yes. Now today's story is about a penguin that is not at the South Pole. The story is called Lost and Found. It's been written and illustrated by Oliver Jeffers and published by Harper Collins. Let's find out where the little penguin has come. Once there was a boy. There he is. And one day he found a penguin at his door. The boy didn't know where it had come from, but it began to follow him everywhere. The penguin looked sad, and the boy thought it must be lost. There, very sad penguin. So the boy decided to help the penguin find its way home. He checked in the lost and found office, but no one was missing a penguin. Now, what is a lost and found office? You see, when you go to school and you lose something, you're told to go to the office, and there's one section where all the missing things are kept. Whatever somebody has lost property is kept there, isn't it? Yeah, like that, there is a lost and found office. So he went to the lost and found office and he checked there. But there was no penguin that had been reported missing. He asked some birds if they knew where the penguin came from, but they ignored him. Some birds are like that. The boy asked his duck, but the duck floated away. He didn't know. You know who the duck is? It's his bath toy duck. How will the duck know? That night, the boy couldn't sleep because of disappointment. He wanted to help the penguin, but he didn't know how. The next morning, he discovered that penguins come from the South Pole. But how could he go there? He ran down to the harbor and asked a big ship to take them to the South Pole. But his voice was very small and it could not be heard over the ship's horn. Now I'll show you the illustration for that. There is the big ship. And where is the boy? Can you see the boy? There is one tiny boy. How will his voice be heard over the ship's horn? So he was out of luck. So together, he thought, he and the penguin would row to the South Pole. The boy took out his rowboat out of the cupboard and they tested it for strength and size. There, that is his boat. Just enough for the boy and the penguin. They packed everything that they would need, and together they pushed the rowboat out to sea. They rowed south for many days and nights, with the boy telling stories all the way. The penguin listened to everything that the boy said. They floated through good weather and bad, when the waves were as big as a mountain and when the waves were peaceful. They floated on the rowboat until they came to the South Pole. The South Pole is cold and it's full of ice. The boy was delighted, but the penguin said nothing. Suddenly it looked sad again. Even when the boy was helping it out of the boat, the penguin looked quite sad. Can you see the boy helping the penguin out? The boy said goodbye and he floated away. But as he was going, he looked back. The penguin looked sadder than ever. The boy can't understand. The penguin was lost. Now he's back home. Why is he sad? It felt strange to be on his own. The boy felt strange because he was on his own. Till then the penguin was with him. And the more he thought, the more he realized he was making a big mistake. The penguin wasn't lost. He was just lonely. He was sad because he didn't have anybody with him. Quickly, the boy turned the boat around and headed back to the South Pole as fast as he could. At last, he reached the pole again. But where was the penguin? The boy searched and searched, but he was nowhere to be found. Sadly, the boy set off for home. There was no point telling stories because there was no one to listen except the wind and the waves. But then the boy saw something in the water ahead of him. Closer and closer he got until he could see the penguin. Look at the penguin hugging the boy. Now the boy had left and the penguin was swimming back to see the boy again. And so the boy and his friend went home together, talking of wonderful things on the way. There they are on the boat going back home. Wasn't it a nice story? And yes, everybody needs a friend, isn't it? I need a friend, you need a friend, even the penguin needs a friend. Everybody likes friends. Now I have heard that all of you are listening to these videos and you like the stories, but you people are not reading the books. You know what? When I read the story to you, I try to make it interesting. But do you know what is even more interesting? The beautiful illustrations in these books. And how can you see the illustrations? Only when you have the book in your hand. So what should you do for that? You should go to your nearest library and check whether this book is available. If it is, borrow the book and read it. And you can enjoy those beautiful illustrations along with the story. Now, what if you don't have a library nearby? Or what if your library doesn't have this book? In that case, I am always leaving the link to buy the book under this video. So you can click on the link and you can ask your parents to buy the book for you. It will be a lovely collection that you will have at the end of it. Make sure that you read the book as well, alright? Okay then, till I see you again, make sure to like and comment on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Bye-bye.